Isang makabuluhang talakayan patungkol sa ating kalusugan, kaligtasan at kagandahan. Kay Ate Doc lang yan. Mga tamang kaalaman at napapanahong usapin para sa pamilyang Pilipino. Siyempre, si Ate Doc yan. Kaya mga ka-wellness, andito na si Ate Doc, Cheryl Palad, upang bigyan tayo ng tamang kaalaman sa ating kalusugan, kaligtasan at kagandahan. Samahan si Ate Doc tuwing Biyernes, 1 p.m. Philippine Time. Dito lang yan sa V81 Radio Worldwide.
Alright! Good morning! Ayan. Hello mga ka-healthwise, mga ka-lifting Christ, ka-revitalize in Christ, ka-gospel resonance, ka-lifting Christ kids, ka-lifting Christ youth, lahat na po ng ministries.
Healthwise for Christ na.
Yun!
Season 5.
Season 5. At kalusugan pang pisikal at espiritual.
Ako po pala si Ate Jen muli.
At ako na naman, si Kuya Ian. At mga kapatid at kasama nyo kay Kristo. Kaya pamilya po tayo dito mga ka-healthwise.
So ngayon Season 5 and this is the last episode for this season. Okay, so Season 5 is about lifestyle medicine. So mga yung kaka-tune in lang. So ito na po yung pang 4th namin na episode.
And sayang last episode na to.
Ano ka ba? May Season 6 pa.
Ay, yun naman pala eh. Na-excite tuloy ako. Alright. So today, ang ating episode na to ay napaka-exciting nitong episode natin na to kasi ang topic natin ay pinamagatang tandararan. Can I just show the banner? Ayun! Keeping your kidneys healthy. Ayan.
Ako lalo ngayon, ang daming nagpapadialysis.
Oh,
Bakit ba umaabot sa pagdadialysis ang mga Pilipino? At hindi lang yun. Ang mga tao sa mundo ay marami nagda-dialysis, no?
Ako, bawat sulok na lang, lalo na sa Pampanga, napakadaming dialysis center. Bawat 1 kilometro yata may dialysis center.
Mm-mm.
So just imagine, ganun na pala kalala ang chronic kidney disease or failure. Kaya sa umagang ito, napakaganda ng ating topic because we'll be talking about that.
Okay, so we have to greet the first 10 greeters.
Ayun. Oh, may ruling tayo. May ruling tayo. Dahil sa YouTube kasi, ang na-discover namin, kapag sinow na to, uunahin natin yung YouTube. We will get 5. The first 5 from YouTube and the first 5 from Facebook. Ganun po yung gagawin natin. Ayan. Alright, so sino yung first 5 natin? Oops, sorry. Rocky, sino first? Yun.
Violeta Rollo.
Good
Yan.
morning. Ayan.
We have Geneva Denta. Oh, si Dr. Esther Pagdilaw.
Finally! Yun.
Ayan.
Ano ba price ulit ng 10%?
We have Simon Aldrich. Yeah, we have 100 pesos GCash alone.
Yun. Di wala nang dahilan para hindi mag-online ministry. Ayan. Alright, Simon Aldrich, congratulations. Jimmy.
Beneliso Jr.
Yun,
No,
good morning. And pang last from the YouTube channels.
Emma Dano.
Alright,
Ayan.
congratulations.
Morning.
And yung first 5 naman natin from Facebook ay sa
Sana.
Facebook, if we scroll down a little bit, Rocky, yung first 5 ng Facebook.
Oh. Teka, nalilito. Cuenca Ed.
Cuenca Ed.
Oo,
Ayan.
sige.
Siya yung first natin. Then second
Yeah, we'll
is
follow you, Rocky. We'll follow you. Ayan.
Africa, Aiza,
Oo.
Kalingasan. Ayun. And then next is Cindy Faigao, Kerry Bells, Mortel Malihan. Ayos tong pangalan na to. Next, Love Hernandez. Hello po. Ayan. Ay, si Tita Love, pakisabi po kay ayan, kay Tita na we wear the t-shirts again. Thank you so much. And napakaganda ng t-shirts. Very comfortable po. Maraming salamat. Next is
No, ikaw na. Busy ako nag-type, no?
Glenn Sebastian. Good AM mga ka-healthwise watching from Bataan. Lahat po ng ating mga ka-healthwise dyan sa Bataan. Good morning, good morning,
Pangilan na ba
good
yun?
morning.
Pangilan na, Rocky, yan? Pang-10 na yan?
Oo, I think.
Oo.
Kasi we started with Cuenca Ed, Africa, Sweetie, Love, Glenn. Pang-5 na siya. Yes.
Okay.
Africa, Aiza, Kalingasan. So we're documenting it right away. Yan. At greet natin yung mga iba pang mga nandito. Okay. So maraming salamat for tuning in. Karen Peria, ayan. Paki-ano na lang, Rocky, sunod-sunod please. Next is JV Quaresma. Ayun.
Yan.
And then si Princess Dano, si Ariel Von Guting, ayan, mga ka-healthwise. Oh, si Princess Dano pala is from Bukidnon.
Hello.
Wow. Lahat, alam mo,
We'd like to visit you there
Yes.
pag-uwi namin, no? Mga taga Bukidnon.
hindi lang yon. Siguro, can we schedule with all these areas ng kung saan ang may healthwise? We wanted to do an online Zoom meeting with you.
We want to meet you
Gusto po
actually.
namin kayo ma-meet na siguro mag-schedule kami ni Jen, will post it, and then we wanted to have, a meet and greet with you personally. Sali lang po kayo sa Zoom. We want to see your face. We want to meet you. Kasi alam lang po namin kayo sa social media. Ayan, wala pong picture. So we want to see, your lovely faces. Ayan. So si Rehena Flora. Ayan.
Ina. That's
Si Ina. Hi. Elizabeth. Pangalan kasi. Si Ina. Elizabeth Pulido Fumera. Happy rainy Sunday. Oo nga raw po, maulan daw po dyan. Romalyn Sebastian. We have Rachel Faylog and Hagen Van Santillan. Good morning. Today is a brand new day. Today is a news. Happy Sunday. Happy watching from
Bukidnon.
Bukidnon na naman.
Lara Recamara,
Mhm.
Lemuel Arevalo, Teresa Bigonia. We have
Luisito
Mrs.
Santos,
From
Win-
Sipak, Windy.
Oh,
Hello.
wow. Hello, Windy.
Oo. From Sambuanga.
Mayong buntad. Sa inyo tanan. Nagkukunwari na naman.
Uy, better na yun.
Ludinet
Casio.
From Zamboanga, Sibugay. Yan.
Cheryl Abarca. Maribet Vidad. Hello.
Yun.
From Ilocos, Tumaning family.
Hello.
Merry Grace Tumaning, Tita Melda Tumaning. Ayan.
Bintar, Ilocos Norte.
Ayan. Angela Agbayani from Ilocos Norte as well. Wow.
Wow, dami oh.
From Pagod Food Adventist, si Teresa Brigonio. So, Ilocos din yan.
Ilocos din. Wow.
Christy Austria. We have from Ilocos din. Shara.
Uy, first-timer.
First
Sharak.
Okay, lahat ng first-timer.
Mhm.
May 50 pesos po yung GCash or
Alright.
loan. Mag-message lang po kayo dito.
Yes.
Jenilyn Andal. Friend Fries. Hello, Friend Fries.
French
Yeah,
fries.
yeah. Okay, so I think
Ang dami,
mamaya
dami.
siguro we will greet you more because ang dami-dami na po.
Ang dami na po.
And while we are while they're preparing, we have a special guest, no?
Mhm.
That we're gonna talk about kidney. Ay isang medical doctor once again.
Yes.
At napakagaling, isa sa pinakamagaling na doktor sa lifestyle medicine. And of course, we have cooking demo again with Chef
Of
Lorna.
course, hindi mawawala
Kaya may power plate kami.
Power plate.
Ayan, from
Ayan.
Tita Shirley of Australia. Ayan.
Ayan.
Okay, so ating tawagin na si Chef Lorna and si Doc. Pakilala muna natin si Doc. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Sino ba si Doc, ang ating guest for today?
Ang guest for today natin she is ang areas of expertise niya is primary care and lifestyle medicine, which is important. So talagang certified siya, no? And her education is hindi lang siya nag-medicine, hindi lang siya nag-nursing, nag-public health pa.
Parehas tayo, Doc. Public health.
Pinakyaw na lahat. Health systems and development, sa public management and public health, talaga project and program design and development, leadership and governance, and she's a medical specialist too or program manager since January 2022 present sa Department of Health.
Oh, DOH.
Wow.
Wow.
And she's also a rural health physician since 2016 to 2019 sa
DOH.
Department of Health.
Wow.
Yun, nag-instructor pala siya, naging professor pala siya sa College of Dentistry sa Adventist University of the Philippines. Ayan. So, napakaganda, no? And she has other special skills. Adult teaching and health education, public speaking and public dialogue. Ay, talaga magaling na speaker. So, project and program management, collaboration, organization, management. Hello, Tita Lorna.
And ang pangalan ni Doc
ay
si Doc Lynn Daryl Feliciano Villamater.
Ayan, papasukin na natin siya.
Ayan, Doc.
Hi, Doc.
And Chef Lorna.
Hi, Doc. Morning.
Hello, good morning. Good morning,
morning.
Miss Jen and Sir Ian and Tita Lorna. Thank you
Yeah.
for inviting me.
Ayan. So, meron po ba kayong gustong i-greet, Chef Lorna, and then Doktora, if you have someone to greet.
Yeah, good morning po sa inyong lahat. Buti na lang the Lord is good na naayos yung natin, yung problema kanina. I'd like to welcome Dr. Daryl. We used to call her Daryl kasi classmate siya nung eldest ko sa AUP. And yeah, and she's Pinoy scholar. Do you call that Pinoy scholar? Daryl, Doc?
Pinoy MD. Pinoy MD scholar.
Pinoy MD siya, no? Scholar siya ng government natin sa med school.
Wow.
So, si Daryl is very, dun sa mga, yung mga rural places, yung mga probinsya. She's into that, no? And she's very good in doing yung mga natural medicine. Yan. So, welcome, Doc. And it's very timely yung kanyang topic, how to take care of our kidneys. Actually, Doc, ni-research ko talaga yung yung food ko ngayon, yung cooking demo ko. And it's food for those yung nagdadialysis, yung CKD, no? So, I hope you will enjoy the lecture as well as the food presentation lang tayo, Kuya Ian, kasi accidentally, na-delete yung videos. But, yung preparation naman, yung prepared food is there and all the rest. Yeah, thank God.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah. Welcome, Daryl. You want to say something before
Yes,
your
greetings.
I just want to greet po yung mga mates ko po sa Antipolo City SDA Church. So they're watching right now.
Wow.
Thank you.
Lahat po naman sa Antipolo, mga ka-healthwise natin dyan. Thank you for watching.
I'd like to greet also mga taga Camarines Norte, no? Lavinia,
Oh,
Belnorca, Lavinia. Please put your
Kung saan kayo galing?
town,
Yeah,
no?
kung
Para
saan
mag-greet namin, no?
Oo. Si Asinet Katap. Hello.
Hello from Angeles.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. Good morning daw, Doc Lynn and Chef Lorna from Cheryl Abarca.
Ayan. Good morning.
From
daw.
Caloocan City, Gelasio
Christy.
Christie. Ayan. Tomiko Hashi from Japan. Hello.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Ayan. Maraming pa. From Rizal po, si Cuenca Ed. Ayan.
Yeah.
Okay. We will greet more yung mga as
we go along.
Yes.
Maraming salamat po. We want to greet all of you pero napakadami nyo na po talaga. But we are so thankful that we receive all this support. Okay, mga ka-healthwise, get your pens and papers. Start taking notes dahil eto na ang ating lecture. Doc Daryl, can you share your screen first and we'll do some tests kung okay po ba?
Ayan. So while from Sampaloc, G. Dayo.
Hello,
Ayan.
G. Dayo.
Ayan. Si Loida, Darantinaw. Sinishare ni Doc ang kanyang screen. Luis C. Santos.
Uy,
Ayan.
Rolin Kadalig, watching from Baguio. Lahat po ng mga taga Baguio. Hello, hello.
Ayan. Sino pa ba?
Sino pa
Rocky,
ba?
alam ko marami pang kailangan batiin. Mitch, you're watching. Punta rin kayo dito, Kuya Ian, sa Adventures Prophetic Mountain. Makita niyo po yung
Ayun.
prophetic statue ng Daniel and Revelation dito sa Iloilo. Wow.
Uy, watching from LA.
LA, May Buendia.
Buendia.
Hope to meet you. We're very near.
Hello. Yeah, dapat pa-meet din natin yung mga taga dito.
From
No?
California.
Hey!
Oh, si Lance.
Lance,
Hello.
anak namin yan. Si Lance.
Ayan na.
Ayan.
Ayun na yung ano ni Doc.
Okay,
Ayan
okay. So, good morning from Laguna, Desiree.
Ayan. Ayan. So, okay. I think it's your time, Doc.
Okay. So nakikita na po yung aking screen.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So our topic for this morning is keeping your kidneys healthy. Actually, being in public health for quite some time now, yung focus ko talaga is providing health education to people. So I really enjoy yung pagtuturo po ng how to, yung prevention. You know, as the cliche goes, no, prevention is really better than cure, especially now. So even in my online clinic, actually, I integrate lifestyle interventions in my primary care practice. So for this morning, ang akin pong ibabahagi sa ating mga manonood at tagapakinig ay tungkol sa paraan kung paano pangalagaan ang ating mga kidneys or ang ating bato. So again, my talk this morning is entitled Keeping Your Kidneys Healthy. Okay, so we'll be talking about the importance of keeping our kidneys healthy. We will just review the anatomy of our kidneys. What do our kidneys do? Ano ba yung function ng ating mga bato, ng ating kidneys? And of course, the most important part is how to keep our kidneys healthy. So I will be focusing on the lifestyle activities, the lifestyle changes that we have to do to keep our kidneys healthy. So let's start with the importance of keeping our kidneys healthy. Let me start with showing you some of the global facts on kidney disease. So alam niyo po ba na 9.1% of the population worldwide is affected by chronic kidney disease. And this actually represents 697.5 million. Imagine ganyan po kadami ang kaso ng chronic kidney disease sa buong mundo. And for 2017 alone, ang namatay po from chronic kidney disease globally is 1.2 million. And that was 2017 lamang po, no? But as I research, no, 2005, a total of 58 million na po ang namamatay ng dahil sa kidney disease globally. And this just shows that, this just shows that kidney disease, specifically po yung chronic kidney disease, is a health crisis worldwide. So problema na po siya sa buong mundo. Okay, so wag tayong lumayo. Dito lang po tayo sa Pilipinas. Ang kidney disease or ang sakit sa bato and also other diseases of the urinary system is among the top 10 leading causes of mortality or yung dahilan po ng pagkamatay. So, hindi lang po globally, no? But it is also a national health issue. Problem din po sa Pilipinas, no? And it has been recognized as a public health issue. That's why all the more na kailangan po nating maintindihan kung bakit nga ba or ano ang importansya ng pangangalaga sa ating mga kidneys. Okay, so now let's go to the facts. Sa Pilipinas naman, do you know that one Filipino develops chronic kidney disease every hour? Wow! So, ibig sabihin sa 24 hours, 24 agad yung Pilipino na nakaka-develop ng chronic kidney disease. And that would translate to 120 Filipinos per million population per year. Imagine. Okay. So, nung 2018, actually have 21,894 deaths due to chronic kidney disease, and that is about 3.59% of total deaths in the Philippines noong 2018. At dahil dito, na-rank po tayo na 28. So, out of 190 plus countries worldwide, tayo po ang isa po sa pinakamataas ang ranking pagdating sa pagkamatay because of chronic kidney disease. And the main causes of chronic kidney disease in the Philippines right now are diabetes and hypertension. Dati po kasi ang dahilan po ng chronic kidney disease is infection or inflammation, yung chronic glomerulonephritis na tinatawag. But right now, it's actually linked to diabetes and hypertension. And most of these diseases are, pwede pong 60% of these ay nag-undergo po ng dialysis, yung mga pasyente. Okay, so maliban po doon, I'll give you another reason why we really need to keep our kidneys healthy. So, itong graph na to, pinapakita ko po sa inyo, ay pag-aaral na ginawa po sa New York nung kasagsagan po ng COVID-19 pandemic sa New York. So, as you can see, hypertension, diabetes, hyperlipidemia, coronary artery disease is sakit po sa puso, and renal disease are among the leading comorbidities. When you say comorbidities, ito po yung mga sakit ng mga taong namamatay sa COVID-19. So, pinapakita lang po dito na pag po may mga ganito kang sakit, mas mataas yung risk and tsansa na mamatay, magkaroon ng critical case or severe case of COVID-19 kapag may ganito kang mga sakit. Okay. So again, kidney disease is tied to high death rates in COVID patients. So, kapag may kidney disease, mas mataas po ang rate ng pagkamatay sa mga COVID patients. And this is also seen in this journal, dito po sa International Urology and Nephrology, na sinasabi po dito na yung mga patient po na may chronic kidney disease, they have, higher mortality rate than those without COVID-19 infection. So the facts that I gave you actually give us a reason to really think about and take some steps to avoid lifestyle diseases, specifically kidney disease, and keep our body and our kidneys healthy. Okay, so now let's go to a sort of review of the anatomy or the structure of our kidneys. So our kidneys are ito po ay bahagi ng ating urinary system together with our ureter. So yung ureter, yung po yung daanan ng ihi, and then we have the bladder, yung pantog, and yung urethra kung saan dumadaan ang ating ihi pagkatapos ay lumalabas po ito sa orifice o butas. Ayan. So, it's actually part of the urinary system, yung ating pong kidneys. We have two kidneys. So, dalawa po ang ating bato. And our left and right kidneys, which are actually kidney bean-shaped organs, na nasa either side po ng ating spine. So, bandang likod po yan, no? Bandang likod na medyo mataas, no? And for adults, it is about the size of our fist, yung ating pong kamao, and weighs around 150 to 170 grams. Now, let's take a look inside our kidneys. So, kapag tiningnan po natin yung pinakaloob ng ating kidneys, meron po yung mga different small structures, no, that do several functions. Then, I just want to emphasize here na ang ating pong kidneys ay meron pong mga blood vessels. Yung two main blood vessels, yung renal vein and renal artery. Yung renal artery po, yan ang nagdadala ng dugo mula sa ating aorta, yung malaking blood vessel sa ating katawan, and from the different parts of the body, papunta po sa ating kidney. Again, our kidney will filter or inililinis po itong dugo na ito. And then, after po malinis, our renal veins, yung blue po na nakikita nyo dyan, yun po ang magdadala ng dugo na nalinis na ng ating, na filter na ng ating kidney, papunta naman sa inferior vena cava at papunta sa puso para ma-distribute na po sa iba't ibang parte ng ating katawan. Okay. So, meron pong tinatawag na nephrons. So, what are these nephrons? Again, we're still inside our kidneys. These are the functional unit of our kidneys. Para siyang working unit. Okay? Yan yung isa sa pinakamahalagang parte ng ating kidneys. And each kidney contains approximately 1 million of such units. So, sobrang dami. Actually, nabasa ko na pag pinagdugtong-dugtong mo yung nephrons sa kidneys mo, both kidneys, pwede kang humaba until 16 kilometers. So, that's, sobrang haba, no? So, ganyan karami yung mga nephrons ng ating katawan. But, please take note of this. This structure is the one that produces urine in the process of removing waste and excess substances from the blood. So, sobrang halaga nitong nephrons na to kasi ito talaga yung gumagawa ng function ng removing yung mga waste or dumi, mga harmful substance sa ating katawan. Okay? Na intake natin or even in the drugs or chemicals na nai-intake natin. So, ito rin ang part ng kidneys na nasisira, no? Ito rin yung nasisira kapag may mga ginagawa tayo sa ating katawan. Okay? Or may mga kondisyon na nakakasira nitong part na to. So, trivia lang, no? So, every minute, around 1,200 ml or 1.2 liter ng blood ang pumapasok sa ating kidneys. And in one day, 1,700 liters of blood is being purified. So imagine, itong blood na to, mahalaga talaga yung ginagampanan ng ating kidneys kasi ito talaga yung nagpo-purify ng ating blood. Okay. So I already gave you actually an overview of what our kidneys do. But to further discuss, ano ba talaga yung ginagawa pa ng iba ng ating kidneys? Okay, so like what I've said, our kidneys remove waste products from your body. Of course, in our normal body function, okay, meron pa ring mga byproducts na tinatawag. So, what the kidneys do is that it removes the waste products what the body doesn't need anymore. And imagine niyo if hindi ginagawa or hindi kaya ni kidneys na i-remove ang waste products, these waste products can actually accumulate in our body. Okay? Sa ating kinakain, so we eat proteins, fats, starch, and many other things sa ating kinakain. And these substances are actually necessary for our growth or repair of the body. But some of the food that cannot be used, nagiging po siyang waste, which can be harmful unless the body can get rid of it. So that's the reason why our kidneys do its part na linisin or i-remove yung mga waste products. Okay, next function. Aside from the waste products, it also removes the excess fluid from our body. So, kapag sobra-sobra na, no? Ayan. So, the kidneys remove yung mga excess fluid so that our body will maintain the right amount of water. So, para lang magkaroon tayo ng ano ba yung kailangan lang ng ating katawan. Remember, our kidneys also produce urine. So, kapag sobra na yung fluid, we urinate. Okay? So, yung mga accumulation ng excess water, we remove through urination. Okay. So, the third function is actually very, very important. It is extremely important, no? Kidneys balance the minerals and chemicals in our body. Kasi kapag hindi ito ginawa, maraming mangyayari sa ating katawan. So our body meron yang mga electrolytes. Yan, yung mga calcium, magnesium, sodium, etc. So our kidneys actually balance. Meron siyang balancing act na ginagawa para maging balanse or ma-maintain ang homeostasis ng ating katawan. For example, kasi if we have too much potassium, kunyari lang, if you have too much potassium, it could actually cause problems with the rhythm or abnormality in the rhythm of our heart, yung pagtibok ng puso, no? And actually very high in potassium is common siya sa mga late stage na may chronic kidney disease. Okay? Next. So, alam niyo po ba na ang kidneys din ay nakaka-control ng blood pressure because our kidneys produce this hormone called renin. So, ano ba ginagawa ni renin? So, our renin make sure that our blood pressure is parang tama yung pressure ng ating blood, tama yung pagtaas to make sure na right amount of blood gets delivered to all the parts of our body. So, very important din itong function ng kidneys na to na ma-control yung blood pressure. Again, I will just compare it with the person na may problem with the kidneys. Example is chronic kidney disease. Dahil nga hindi na gumagana yung kidneys, most of the time their blood pressure is sobrang taas, no? Hindi na nako-control. Okay, next will be kidneys help body produce red blood cells. So, ang ating kidney, it produces a hormone called erythropoietin. So, itong hormone na ito yung nagsasabi sa ating katawan, specifically sa bone marrow, na mag-produce ng red blood cells kung kinakailangan. Okay? And remember, kapag kulang tayo ng red blood cells, di ba? Yan yung reason kung bakit ang ibang tao ay anemic or mababa ang RBC. No? So again, in fact, most of our, again, I will compare to those with diseases na may chronic kidney disease, yung late stage, most of them actually require injection of this erythropoietin, yung tinatawag na epoetin alpha. And kasi nga anemic, no? So in fact, most of them, especially yung mga nagda-dialysis, kailangan nila ng regular injection of epoetin alpha para ma-maintain yung RBC count nila. Okay? So, and last, our kidneys help maintain healthy bones. Okay? So, paano? Remember yung vitamin D natin, important siya, di ba? Para magkaroon tayo ng healthy bones. And vitamin D is produced kapag na-expose tayo sa sunlight by special cells in our skin. Okay, so anong ginagawa ni kidney? Our kidneys convert this vitamin D from our food we eat in its active form. So, kailangan kasi maging active, no? Itong form ng vitamin D, and the kidney does this part. Ina-activate niya ang vitamin D, which helps para ma-absorb natin yung calcium from the food. It is also important for the growth of the bones and teeth, and of course, to keep our bones healthy and strong. Okay, so tapos na tayo dun sa mga functions. So nakita natin na napakadaming functions ng ating kidneys. Okay, paano naman, no? What if our kidneys don't work well? Paano kapag hindi na sila gumagana? Okay, so I'll just show you yung mga conditions na nakakaapekto ng ating kidney. So these are just some of the conditions, no? Infection, which is very common, no? Infection of our kidneys, then stones, yung bato, yung tinatawag na bato sa bato. Okay, glomerulonephritis, inflammation ng mga structure sa ating kidneys. Then hypertension and diabetes are actually conditions that have impact or affect our kidneys. Then abnormalities in the urinary tract, which can be
Naglag po si Dr. Daryl.
Yeah, naglag.
Naglag.
Medyo mahina ba ang signal dyan, mga kapatid?
I think pasok natin si
Chef.
Lorna. Naglalag po si Doktora.
Yeah, maulan kasi dito. Until now, maulan pa rin. So, hindi maganda yung weather. But anyway, yung it's very timely yung ni Dr. Daryl, kasi nakita natin from the start how the kidney functions, no? Part pala to ng urinary tract natin, no? Yung system. And then, marami, tama ka Kuya Ian marami yung yung mga dialysis center nowadays, diba? Nagkalat kung saan-saan, which means marami talaga ang may
Chef Lorna, grabe, alam mo yung sa Pampanga, we have like, I think every 1 to 2 kilometers, meron pong dialysis center. Ganun po kagrabe.
When you mentioned,
when
you mentioned that to me, sabi ko sa sarili ko, ay oo, kasi masasarap magluto ang Kapampangan. Tama ba?
Yes. They do not care about the health benefits, but they just care about the taste, and that is becoming a perennial problem po sa Pampanga. By the way, Chef Lorna, if you could contact Doktora, then I will greet some of the people here.
Okay.
Mga health-wise, saglit lang po, medyo nagkakaroon lang ng connection issues. And nandito po si Jovi Fabio Dalit watching from the US. I hope you could tell us from where you are, ka-health-wise, Jovi. Si Noemi Flores Antiga from Dumaguete City. Si of course, Tagumpay Banuelos from Vancouver.
Teresita Galapon from Hong Kong. Hello.
Hello, ayan. And
First
timer.
Taway, Ilocos Norte, Shara. Ayan.
Yan. Meron din po dito first time.
Ana, hello. Kumain daw yata siya sa or bumili sa Healthwise Cafe.
Yun.
Ayan.
Thank you so much for
Andun
tuning
yung mga
in.
scholar namin.
Okay. Rocky, I'm not sure if you could find these people, but I just took a picture in my phone because I didn't want to miss them. Ito si Harold Godfrey Viday. First timer po from Claveria, Cagayan. Wow. So please, lahat po ng first timers, you have 50 pesos load or GCash.
Mag-send lang po kayo ng message, private message sa
Yeah.
Healthwise.
Mag-screenshot lang po kayo at mag-send kayo ng message. And then si Luz Macani, and then from Sampaloc, Quezon, si Jeanette Bruce Dayo. Ayan. Si Desiree Rievo, si
Christina Magkilat, Karen Portu, Connie,
Jovi is from California, from LA, or from the US, but I don't know from where, but she's greeting us, Kuya and Ate. Hello. Ito si
Cindy, praise God, thank you po. May pang-load na po sa mother ko.
tama. Yan po ang purpose ng ating mga prizes. We wanted all of you to be capable of sharing this wonderful message of health. Ayan, mga kapatid, mga kaibigan. Wilma Maranan watching from Vancouver,
Canada, hello.
Ana Marie Estreda. Yun, nakuha mo na. Go mo na yan. Ana Marie Estreda. Ayan, Jovi watching from the US. Ayan. From Dumaguete, si Noemi. Hello. And then yes.
Tagumpay.
Tagumpay talaga.
From
Pangalan pa lang.
Vancouver.
Yan. Sige, go
From
ahead
Cagayan
lang.
Harold,
Nag-greet
Vidal.
na natin
Okay.
yan.
Wala pa si Doc. Nag-log siya.
Ayan, si Mitch. Kanina nabanggit natin to. Hello, Mitch. Ayan, si Luz Bakani. Si Net from Sampaloc. Yes.
I think, nasan po ba si Doc, Chef Lorna? Nasa...
Sa Antipolo.
Kaya
maulan
pala
nga.
maulan. Kamusta po
nga.
kayo mga kapatid dyan, no?
Sana po we're praying for your
Mga
safety.
taka-health-wise, no? Lumindol din yata dyan, no?
Kalatagan, Batangas. Ayun ang lindol. Pero alam nyo, Gelasio Christie watching from Bagugbong, Caloocan
From
City.
Samar, Adelpa Mabulay. Ate Penina, from Pampanga.
Hello.
Nice topic, yes. And Chef Lorna daw, hi, Ate Penina, no? And then we have Ruth Aguilar from San Mateo, Rizal.
Yes.
With love and cares.
Ayun.
First
From Pasig
time.
City. Ayan, first timer.
Adrian Abarca, yes, we have 50 pesos.
Yes,
Gcash or load.
Ayan.
Okay, anyway, Chef, dahil sayang po ang oras, we don't know if Doc is going to come. Maybe we can start the cooking demo, Chef?
For the meantime.
Yeah,
For the
sure.
meantime?
Oo. So, Tita Connie Sariola, hello. Sabi niya, hi, hello, Ate Jen and Kuya Ian, Chef Lorna and Doc Lynn. Na-miss ko kayo. Na-miss din po namin
Tita
kayo.
Connie, yes.
Si Ana-
Myra Bufa from Apalit, Pampanga. Ayan.
Kumusta ko po? Rengkeng katamong kabalenken. Ana Marie Estreda, good morning from Oriental Mindoro.
Maine.
Ayan.
Dakiwag. Ayan.
Wow. Ayan. Oh yeah, lumindol daw sa kanila. 6.7 magnitude daw. Taga Batangas kasi si Tita Connie. I hope you're all well. Si Adelpha Mabulay. Regular sessions every Sunday.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes,
regular
this is
session. By the way, while
nagkaroon ng interruption lang po sa
Yeah.
power sa connection ni Dr. Daryl. But right now, we will proceed po sa
cooking demo
Yun.
with Chef Lorna. Ayan.
Announce ko lang, no, yung food na prepare ko at this point ay for CKD patients, no? For
Okay.
yung mga may sakit na CKD.
Mhm.
But if you are like you're healthy or in general meron kayong pwede rin, but I have some other options which you can add on, no, to the menu. And then sorry po to say na it was accidentally deleted yung video ko, but we were able to do the replating. So nag-replate na lang kami iyan, but then ando naman yung mga ingredients and then I will let you know how we will do it. Okay?
Okay. Describe mo na lang, Chef Lorna. I believe you can.
Thank you,
And-
praise God.
Praise the Lord. Ay, may update na po ba from Dr. Daryl?
Ayan.
I'm trying to contact her.
Okay. Let's just
Okay.
continue with the cooking demo then while
Yes.
waiting. Ang ganda ni Chef Lorna dito. Ng bola.
Breakfast.
Yun, breakfast. Sarap.
Yes, si June Bernales, first time daw. Sige,
From
Chef.
Paranaque.
Ayan.
Okay, let's pause. Rocky, pause. Okay. This is the juicing, no, made by or formulated by an ND from AUP. She was a CKD patient for I think 15 years. So
Oh.
she developed this kind of juicing wherein every morning with empty stomach, iniinom niya to. Just imagine, no, 15 years or more pa nga, no. So she's very, ano naman, mabait to share with us the kind of juice, no. So ito yung ano, no, if you are a CKD patient, no, CKD patient po, no, it's not a general juicing. So these are the ingredients, no. Can you open yung ingredients, Rocky? Okay.
Ayan.
So, ayan. So you have 100-gram carrots. This is based from the ano, no, I just portion it into a smaller portion kasi 1 kg, 1 kg lahat yan dapat eh. So 100 grams ng carrots. Bottle gourd is upo in Tagalog. No? Upo in Tagalog. So sayote, cucumber, sugar beets, pineapple, and malunggay leaves. No? If you notice, hindi po natin siya babalatan. You have to blend it as is. You don't peel it. You just wash it. No? Yun yung ano niya sa akin. Yun yung reminder niya sa akin. You have to wash everything with the brush and then cut it into dice and then put it in your blender or in your bullet. So yan po. So every morning with empty stomach, you have to drink this one. Tapos sa gabi yung matitira. Okay? So yan po yung ating juicing for the CKD patient. And this formula has been, approved by her nephro because yung potassium, the minerals na needed for a CKD patient is applied there. Lahat po yan, no? Nakaano na siya lahat. Potassium, minerals, and everything. Meron po lahat yan, no? Needed by a CKD patient in one day. So, ayan, this would help. So, for those of you who are watching with friends or relatives who have CKD, you can share this po, no? Wala namang mawawala dyan because these are all plant-based. So, juicing po ito natin. Okay. So,
Chef, kung wala daw sugar beets, anong substitute? Sabi ni Adelpha, mabulay.
I'm not so sure kung anong replacement ng sugar beets o yung kasi
Beetroot yan di ba? Beetroot yan, Chef?
Yeah, beetroot. Kasi meron siyang vitamins and minerals needed in the body by the CKD patient. So I think sugar beet is very important. So yung pineapple, as I have mentioned, yung small pineapple, yung fresh, you just cut it into 4, no? Yung pineapple and then yung quarter part, yun lang po. Hindi, I think it wasn't, hindi na remember ni Polly, I'm sorry. But 1/4 pineapple, you cut it into 4. Yung 1 piece ng, yung quarter, yun po yung ilalagay nyo doon sa juicing. So, yan po yung recipe, no, ng ating CKD patient.
Sabi po ni Tita Connie, pwede daw bubang honey kung walang sugar beets?
No. There's no, because honey is a process, no? It's a process thing. Although, naman siya, it's a sweetener. I don't recommend na maybe.
Baka, Chef, nalilito sila sa sugar beets. Baka kala nila, it's a sweet thing. No, it's
not sweet actually.
It's a name of the fruit, no?
Oo. Yung, tawag doon sa Tagalog? Hindi ko alam dyan sa Tagalog yun
Beetroot
Beetroot. You can find it na lang po, i-google nyo na lang yung beetroot, Meron po niyan, normally meron po niyan sa mga supermarket, sa mga groceries. You can find that one sa mga groceries. Sa wet market, I'm not so sure, but maybe doon sa mga bilihan ng mga like salad, yung mga lettuce and everything, yung mga fresh, you can find one doon po sa ganun.
Ito yung tsura niya, Chef.
Ganyan. Hindi, alisin natin yung ingredients, they can have a look at the
okay, sige.
Kasi natatakpan siya Ang wala lang dyan sa picture is the pineapple actually kasi inubos na namin. sorry. Yan. Yun yung
Ay, yung
sugar beets. Yung katabi nung carrot. So you have the cucumber, the beetroot, the carrot, sayote, the upo, and the malunggay. One missing is the pineapple. So you have to wash them, everything lang po. Wash thoroughly, do not peel, and then cut it, and then blend it. Yan. So ang intake po ay in the morning with empty stomach and in the evening.
Morning and evening, empty stomach. May question po dito, Chef Lorna. Ang sabi dito, ano po magandang juice para sa may nagpapalpitation sa may baba ng ribs ko, hindi naman po masakit, kaso para akong inaatake po. Sabi ng doktor, hangin daw, but ang tagal na pabalik-balik, wala naman akong problem sa heart. Binigyan ako ng gamot for 2 weeks, wala pa din po. Minsan nasa lalamunan ko, daming hangin.
Okay. Thank you, Lord. Maybe we can ask Doc Daryl muna dun sa mga symptoms niya, no? Kasi I cannot make any formulation without a basis, no? So I think if you can wait a little longer, no? I'm sure, and we'll pray that Dr. Daryl will come in the sa StreamYard. Based from her, we can do a juicing for you.
Okay.
Okay, battle guard again. Battle guard is
Upo.
Upo. Opo.
Upo.
Tingnan niyo na lang po yung picture, no? Na yung upo,
Ayan
hinati
ang
ko
picture.
na malaki.
Sabi ni Tagumpay Banuelos, can it be used for patients with high creatinine and urine protein?
I'm not so sure po. Let us ask Dr. Daryl because this juicing po is intended and made for CKD patient. Kasi yung potassium, yung phosphorus, yung mineral, they are all in that complete na po yan dun sa mga vegetables na yan, which is needed by a CKD patient. No? Kasi po pag CKD patient ka, dapat mababa yung mga intake mo ng potassium at saka ng mga phosphorus and some minerals. So these foods blended together will give a CKD patient a vitamin and potassium and phosphorus they needed for 1 day. Yan.
May one last question dito, Chef Lorna. Pwede po bang yakun pag walang beetroot? Yung yakun yun yung natin nabibili sa Baguio.
Yeah, yung galing sa Baguio, you can eat it, di ba? Yung lang, kinakain mo lang siya. I'm not so sure po dun sa yakun kasi I have not researched yung ng benefits ng yakun. But kasi po ang beetroot, it has, yung minerals and all the vitamins needed, no, for a CKD patient na kailangan nila sa katawan nila. So I'm not so sure.
Proven and tested na yan.
Just imagine, Kuya Ian, yung nagawa nito, yung umiinom nito, has been drinking this for 15 years and more than 15 years and she's still undergoing dialysis from the very start. Ito na yung iniinom niya.
Ang Tagalog pala sa beetroot ay remolacha. Ayan.
Okay.
Remolacha.
Mas mahirap i-pronounce.
Beetroot na lang. Remolacha pa, hirap pa eh.
Beetroot na lang siguro kasi mas yun. Anyway, you can find that one sa mga groceries and supermarket nearby. No, I'm sure meron yan. No, kasi hindi masyadong kilala ng mga Pilipino ang beetroot.
Sa SM, meron yan sa SM.
SM po, I'm sure meron po yan or sa mga Robinson supermarket.
The Robinson at saka sa South, meron po niyan. Yan. Doon lang ako nakakabili. Sometimes doon sa market nga wherein may specialty stand na mga fresh lahat, like yung fresh lettuce, yung shiitake, yung mga coming from Baguio, yung broccoli, yung mga pang-salad talaga. They have that because they use that for salad. Yan. So, we go with the breakfast po. Thank you, Rocky. So, yun po yung juice. Okay, this is waffle for strawberries. Actually po, you can do the oats, no? The previous video we made, yung oats soaked with water and overnight and then with chia seed. But then, naglagay lang po ako ng variation. So, it's the same thing. Yung waffle, it is made from this one po, yung you have the recipe. And we are still following the power plate, no? We have the grain, we have the legume, we have the fruit, which is the strawberry. Yan po. So we have the fruit, that one is strawberry po. The legume, we have the soy milk. The veggies, we have the kamote, and the whole wheat grain, yung po yung ating wheat flour, tsaka yung all-purpose flour. So yan po. If you don't want to use oil, you can use coconut milk o yung gata po. Yung may asterisk po is banana. That's optional. For the CKD patient, hindi po tayo maglalagay ng banana. But banana, I use that for sweetener. Kasi po ang banana is high in potassium. So, as I said earlier po, yung what do you call this? Yung as much as possible, hindi po tayo gagamit ng mga yung mga pagkain which are high in potassium and high in phosphorus. So, banana po is high in potassium. Kaya may asterisk ay for those general, no, na healthy waffle, you can use banana as your sweetener. Yan po.
Yeah.
Pero for the CKD patient, tatanggalin po natin yan. So, yan po yung ating ingredient for the waffle. And for the strawberry toppings, hindi ba nalagay? I'm sorry. Okay. So, again, Doc, Rocky, can you go back to the waffle and I will give the recipe for the strawberry toppings. Okay, for the strawberry toppings po, you can write na lang po 1 cup water, 1/2 cup fresh strawberry. If you have frozen, pwede din po, okay? And then 1 tablespoon sugar, the brown sugar. So what you will do po, yung 1 cup ng water, you just add 1 tablespoon ng sugar and 1 teaspoon cornstarch, and then 1/2 cup strawberry, fresh or frozen. So, iboboil lang po nyo yan until it thickens, and then that's it. That would be your toppings. So, masarap po yan kasi yung strawberry niya, it nag-neutralize dun sa sa waffle na hindi naman siya matamis, hindi siya sweetened. Okay? So, we have the power plate for your breakfast. Okay? And then we have the lunch. Optional po ang banana for CKD. Don't put banana, high in potassium.
I remove. Yan, wow, sarap.
Okay.
Quinoa salad and cauliflower rice with gluten teriyaki. Wow, sarap.
Yan. Yung quinoa salad po ay, we can put the recipe siguro. Sorry po talaga kasi accidentally na-delete, nag-edit na yung anak ko. Bigla siyang na-delete niya kasi nag-press niya yung wrong keys. So for the quinoa salad, ito po, yung 1 cup quinoa, yung pagluto po ng quinoa, you have to boil it. Yung ratio po is 1:2. 1 cup quinoa and 2 cups water. Para rin po tayo nagsasaing, no? And then pagka dried na or wala nang liquid, mahina lang po yung apoy, tapos na lang natin siya. Ang tawag doon, Jen? Iin-inin. Yan. Iin. So yung beetroot po, isang beetroot, tapos isang apple, no? Yung apple I used for this salad is the green apple kasi medyo siya. Di ba yung green apple is medyo maasim-asim siya, na manamis. So, I use that one. Pwede rin po yung Fuji if you have kahit na anong apple. But I recommend yung green apple kasi yung delicious yung kanyang kalalabasan. 1 bell pepper, red bell pepper, and parsley flat. Or if you don't have the flat parsley, you can use yung ordinary parsley. So, yun lang po. You mix everything. So, ang niluto lang po natin dyan ay quinoa para lang tayo nagsaing. Quinoa is under the grain. So, kahit nawawala po tayong kanin, we have the grain, which is quinoa. And then the recipe for the uh, cauliflower, okay, for the vinaigrette po, ito lang, very simple, yung 1 lemon, isang garlic clove, isang piraso lang, 1 teaspoon olive oil, 1 teaspoon honey, or if you have agave, you can use that. Or if you don't have, you can use yung sugar, the brown sugar, and salt to taste. Yan lang po. Tapos haluin lang po niyo yan, and then ihalo niyo na, i-toss niyo na doon sa inyong salad. It's very easy to make. Kung wala po kayong lemon, you can use calamansi. Okay? So, calamansi, garlic, olive oil, that's the basic ng vinaigrette. And then the cauliflower rice with gluten teriyaki. Okay, ito po yung cauliflower, yung buo, di ba? Yung buo na cauliflower, and you soak it muna with water na may salt para maalis yung mga foreign matters doon for about 5 minutes. And then wash it. And then yung grater po sa cheese, yun natin i-grate. Yung i-grate natin, no? Hindi natin hihiwain, i-grate natin doon sa cheese grater ang cauliflower. So, you water saute it into 1/4 cup of water, garlic, onion, and then turmeric para meron siyang color. And then your cauliflower. So, it's very dried po, actually. And then salt and pepper to taste. Yan. Yan ang po yung pinaka-rice. But the thing is, it's still veggies, no? It's still vegetable. Yung ating cauliflower rice. Okay? So, yung ating pong teriyaki sauce, nailagay ba, Jen? Okay. For the teriyaki sauce, you boil everything lang po. 1 cup water, cornstarch, soy sauce. You don't saute, no? Tapos yung ginger nyo po, you have to grate it para masyado siyang maliit. And then 1 tablespoon sugar. No? And then you just boil it, no? For about 3 to 5 minutes until it thickens. And then, sasalain po niyo yun, strain nyo para maalis yung ginger. And then, that's the time you put in your gluten. Yung gluten po, you have to slice it. No? Nakita po natin, nakaslice siya. So, normally, yung gluten, pina-fry natin. No? Hindi naman po dapat i-fry ang gluten kasi it will absorb more oil. So, when you do the sauce, luto na po yung sauce, cook na yung teriyaki sauce nyo, and then that's the time you will pour in your gluten. Any other sauce po, that's my technique when I'm cooking any gluten products, no? Gluten, veggie meat, sausage, yung mga mock meat po natin, what I do is to cook muna yung sauce. Everything, yung sauce, I see to it na luto na yung sauce, and then after cooking the sauce, that's the time I put in all the mock meat. So, wala po tayong oil. No frying involved here. So, yan po. So, top it with the cauliflower rice and then top it with sesame seed. Okay, that's it.
Sarap naman yan.
So, you
na
have your salad, you have your Kuya Ian, ang sarap talaga ng cauliflower.
Oh, yes,
rice, yeah.
Yes.
With
Sinubukan na namin ni Jen yan dito. Iba nga lang ang recipe, pero we tried our version of cauliflower rice. It's really good. Sarap.
Ako, pang diabetic yun. Actually, ang tanong ni Tita Connie kung pwede daw diabetic yan, pang diabetic. Basta for diabetic, mababa dapat ang carbohydrates or sugar content. No? This is for CKD, di ba, Chef?
No, you remember the topic of Dr. Johan Mañez for the diabetic, yung diabetic management. If you recall, no, yung first session natin about lifestyle medicine, if you remember, yung dalawa lang yung cause ng diabetes, no? One is high sodium and high fat. So, if your food is maalat, too much sodium, and oily, that would cause you your diabetes, no? Yun yung cause ng diabetes. So,
yung fats, actually.
Yes, yung fats, actually. So, yung sugar, maybe kasi yung pag may diabetes ka na, yung sa insulin
yun yung bawal.
Yeah, yun na yung bawal kasi meron ka na. But for those who are, looking for a healthy food and meron ding diabetes, I think hindi po, no? Everything plant-based is good for you. sabi nga po ni Dr. Johan before, we have 5 kinds of fruits na bawal sa diabetic patient. But according to research, pwede na po lahat, no? As long as they are whole food. Yan po ang
Whole food,
kagandahan.
hindi refined.
Yeah, not refined.
Unprocessed.
And not processed. So for the dinner, so power plate din po yung lunch natin, no? I'm still following the power plate. So ito po ay only yung soup lang to. Yan. Kaya Kuya Ian. Sosot ko rin yan, no worry. So yung mais, boiled mais, cooked mais, kinat ko lang po siya, no? Shredded ko lang siya. And then the carrots, mince it. And then you need to have your vegetable broth. Can we have, okay. Yung vegetable broth po, what I do for the vegetable broth, I already have that in my previous demo, cooking demo. But for those of you who are new follower sa ating health-wise, what I do, I just boil yung pong, sandali, nakalimutan ko na. Okay. For the broth, vegetable broth, onion, leeks, yung stem ng parsley, yung mga ano po, yung mga na-peel nyo lang, yung trimmings, no? What I do, like for example, I use the leeks, yung trimmings, yung yung hindi na ginagamit, because I only use the yung dulo part. All that trimmings, yung celery, yung mga yung mga trimmings, yung mga dahon ng celery, yan, yung dahon ng yung kalahati ng leeks, yung carrots na hindi na maganda, onion, tapos nag-cut lang pork in onion, tapos yung carrots and all this lang po, and peppercorn. Yung peppercorn, yung bilog na paminta, yung buo na paminta. And yun, you have to boil it lang in 5 minutes. Tapos yun na po yung inyong vegetable broth. So what you can do is to make vegetable broth na marami, and then you pack it dun po sa mga plastic, and then lagay nyo po sa freezer na every time you use it, kukunin nyo lang yung mga pack na na pack vegetable broth, and that will be easier for you. So yun po, I use the vegetable broth, the corn cob, tapos carrot, yung malunggay leaves, as I said before, pagluto na po or thicken na yung inyong soup, that's the only time you put the leaves, no? Hindi po natin niluluto over the fire yung mga leaves. So, may asterisk again. So, if you are in general, no, wala po kayong CKD, you can put green peas because seeds are limited lang po ang beans, no? Beans, nuts sa mga CKD patient. So, for the CKD, nutritional yeast and above lang po. Yung optional for those who are not CKD patient, you can put green peas or you can put any kind of beans and then soy milk. So it's a complete, no? It's a complete food po. And then we have the fruit. So yan lang po, Kuya Ian, yung very simple na food for the CKD patient, no? So,
thank you so much, Chef Lorna.
Andyan si Doc?
Wala pa rin po eh. Pero may tanong po si Violeta Rollo, ano po yun daw yung nutritional yeast? Ayan. Ang nutritional...
Ikaw ang nakakaalam, marami kayo dyan.
Actually, yung nutritional yeast kasi, hindi yan common na nakikita dyan sa no?
Sa Pilipinas.
It's an alternative natin sa, di ba pag mahilig kayong mag-betchin or mga unhealthy na pampalasa, yan po yung ginagamit na mga na conscious sa health, no, yung nutritional yeast. Okay, saan niyo mabibili yan? Dahil nga tawag dito, bihira yung makita sa tindahan. Sa online nyo makikita. Actually sa Lazada ay maraming available na nutritional yeast. May maliit, may malaki. So, alternative po yung pampalasa po iyan, no, na healthy version.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, para siyang
Luisito Santos, tama ang corn soup. Ngayon, maulan.
So Ana wants to have the power plate. We will post it in
Oh,
Healthwise for
yeah.
Christ Facebook page para
Yes.
meron kayong copy.
Popost po
Na-
namin. I think what Anne is looking for is this one.
Yes.
So we will post this in the Facebook page of and para makita niyo po siya.
Yeah, si Tita Melda has a question na kung pwede daw ang brown rice sa may CKD patient. Ang bawal lang talaga sa CKD is yung taas ang phosphorus and potassium. But anyway, Doc is here.
Ayan, is Doc back? She is
Yeah.
back! Thank you so much!
Maraming tanong, Doc, na medyo technical. So,
Talaga.
oo.
Sige.
Medyo tapos na ba yung, Doc, yung lecture
Sorry,
nyo?
nagkaroon ng problem with my internet.
It's okay, Doktora. May tanong lang si
Actually,
Ayan.
ang tanong ang sabi pala ni Koenko Ed, para kay Luisito Santos, meron po sa Healthy Options kaso medyo mahal nga lang po. Kay Koenko Ed, if you have relatives dito po sa Canada, Australia, or US, magpadala na lang po kayo para mas mura. Yes po, Doktora Daryl.
okay. Will I answer the question or will continue? Ano ba?
Continue po muna.
Continue
siguro.
muna, then we'll come back to our questions. And then if you could
Okay.
show again your slides.
So let me check muna.
While you were away, Doktora, while you're doing that at the back burner, while you were away, nagtuloy na kami dun sa cooking demo kasi just to save some time. So right now, parang
Okay.
parang na-divide into two yung lecture, naging part 1, part 2. So just please continue on.
Okay, you can share the screen now. Yes, sabi ni Tagumpay, nutritionalist flakes, yes, it gives umami flavor
And B12,
and rich in
Vitamin
vitamin. Ano ba yung umami?
yun yung linamnam ba? Parang
Ng karne, parang ganon.
Oo. Yan, ayan.
Okay.
Okay, continue, Doktora.
Okay. So yan. So sorry, medyo naputol pala, no? So these are the conditions like what I was discussing, no? Conditions that affect our kidneys include, no, yung infection, yan yung pinaka-common. Pwede yang umakyat yung ating urinary tract infection, pwedeng umakyat hanggang kidneys, no? So ano pa, mga stones, yung tinatawag na bato sa bato. Then we have glomerulonephritis, yung namamaga naman, yung mga glomerulus, ayan, and nephrons. Then we have hypertension and diabetes. So very ito yung main cause ng chronic kidney disease, no? So it affects our kidneys as well, no? Abnormalities ng urinary tract, which is ito yung mga patients na congenitally meron ng problem sa urinary tract. Then we have this chemical or drug-induced damage, yung mga chemicals or certain drugs na nakaka-damage ng ating kidneys. And of course, yung kidney disease, yung acute and chronic kidney disease. So these are the conditions na nakakaapekto sa ating kidneys. Okay, so this is just to show you yung types ng kidney disease. We have acute and we have the chronic, no? So yung acute kidney disease, yan yung sudden decline ng functioning ng ating kidneys. So remember, our kidneys is functions as a filtering organ, no? So kapag nag-decline yun, nasira, bumaba, no? Biglang nasira, ayan, nagkaroon ng damage, so it may cause acute kidney disease. But it may be rapidly reversible. Ibig sabihin, pwede siyang gumaling or umayos with prompt identification and also the treatment of the underlying cause. For example, some of the kidney disease is due to acute yung dehydration, severe dehydration. So, kapag na-manage na yung dehydration by fluids or pwede rin removal of toxin through emergency dialysis, so pwede namang bumalik yung functioning ng kidney. However, kapag yung damage sa kidney ay umabot ng more than 3 months at patuloy po yung pag decrease ng function niya, then we now classify it as chronic kidney disease. Okay, so meron tayong stages ng chronic kidney disease, no? So, just to show you na yung chronic kidney disease, okay, hindi siya nag-start na kidney failure agad. It undergoes stages. So, I just want to emphasize na sa mga tao na may mga kidney disease na stage 1 or stage 2, it could still be, we can still do something, no? Para hindi tuloy-tuloy yung kidney damage or kidney failure. Kasi yung stage 5, ito na yung tinatawag na end-stage renal disease. So kapag nagkaganito na, usually yung mga patients will undergo na kailangan na nilang mag-dialysis or even transplantation kung available or kung yun yung isang option. But just to show you po na kidney damage undergoes different stages. Okay? However, do you know na early kidney disease, usually wala siyang symptoms. And nararamdaman lang or nakikita yung symptoms kapag advanced na, no? Advanced na yung stage ng kidney disease. So, a person might not feel any different or any symptoms unless advanced na nga yung kidney disease. And the only way to know is actually through blood and urine test. So usually what we advise or what we request are the blood urine nitrogen, yung tinatawag na BUN, creatinine. So these are just some of the tests. Then yung urine albumin, yung albumin kasi yun yung protina no? So kapag ang katawan natin naglalabas din ng maraming protina, it means to say na may problem. There's something wrong with our kidneys. We should, yung ating ihi dapat hindi masyadong maraming protein. But kapag maraming protein yung ating ihi, there's something wrong with our kidneys. Of course, ito naman yung mga simptomas ng may mga kidney disease. So, these are just some, no? So, some of them might experience fatigue, yung parang nahihirap, napapagod, tapos nasusuka, nausea, vomiting, and then loss of appetite, nawawala ng gana kumain. And then, yung kanilang mata pwedeng baggy eyes or puffy eyes, no? Dahil puno na ng tubig, hindi naiihi ng kidney, hindi nalalabas yung excess water. So, sa mata, and then yung kamay or even yung paa, no, namamaga, no, swollen or may edema. Then also patient may experience chest pain, masakit yung dibdib, shortness of breath, kasi napupuno na ng tubig yung lungs, no? And then failure to control high BP. Of course, we discussed a while ago na kapag may problem yung kidney, hindi nako-control yung blood pressure. And then patient may also experience frequent urination, yung ihi ng ihi, o kaya naman nabawasan yung ihi, halos hindi na umiihi. And then the urine becomes foamy, yung parang mabula, no? And then sa skin naman, ayan, persistent itching and drying of skin. And this is because of the waste material na nag-accumulate sa ating dugo. And then, na-discuss ko na yung swollen extremities. And then because of electrolyte imbalance, okay, the patient may also experience twitching and cramping, yung sumasakit yung mga muscle. Okay. So, this is just to show you yung mga usual na ginagawa sa mga patients na may end-stage renal disease. Yung dialysis, yung nasa left, yan yung hemodialysis, yung nasa right, yan yung peritoneal dialysis. So, these are just types of dialysis, and then kidney transplantation in some cases. Of course, we do not want this to happen to us. That's the reason why we are actually studying or educating you on how to really take care of our kidneys habang hindi pa nangyayari sa atin, no? Yung problem with the kidneys. So this is now the meat, no, ng ating discussion. Paano nga ba natin ikikip, or how do we take care of our kidneys? How do we keep our kidneys healthy? Let me start with this, no? I already discussed that diabetes and high blood pressure are one of the are the two diseases that are the main factors or main causes of chronic kidney disease. But there are other risk factors sa pag-develop ng chronic kidney disease, no? Kasi kapag naintindihan po natin yung mga risk factors, we will understand, no, how we can prevent the disease from occurring. So as you can see, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart problems or stroke, obesity, family history, okay, kapag may lahi, no, tobacco use, and those who are 60 years old and above are at high risk. So ito yung mga risk factors. Ibig sabihin, mas mataas yung tsansa na magkaroon ng chronic kidney disease. At kung mapapansin nyo, majority of these, apart from the family history and 60 years old of age, which is actually a non-modifiable risk factors, ibig sabihin hindi na natin mababago. Like yung family history, hindi naman natin mabago yan. Yung age natin, hindi natin mabago yan. But majority can actually be, meron tayong pwedeng gawin. We can do something, and these are actually all lifestyle related. Okay? So, ayan. So, number 1, no, is to keep fit and active, no? So, sa lifestyle medicine, we actually recommend aerobic exercise, moderate to vigorous exercise at least 150 minutes per week. So, that is equal also to 30 minutes per day, 5 times, a minimum of 5 times per week. Okay, so ano ba yung mga aerobic exercise? Walking, biking, no? Ano pa ba? Physical exercise or sports. Okay, and during this pandemic, kung hindi kayo makalabas, pwede naman meron sa bahay na mga workout or aerobic exercise na pwede nating gawin. Of course, it is very important because yung physical activity can actually decrease our risk for heart disease, stroke, diabetes, hypertension, and thus prevents chronic kidney disease. Okay, so wag po nating mamaliitin or wag nating i-overlook yung physical activity. Second is, of course, eat healthy food. So, para ma-ensure yung ating good nutrition and good control of blood sugar level. Of course, we are advocating the plant-based diet, no? Sa lifestyle medicine, we really introduce sa mga hindi pa nakakaalam and reiterate, no, yung importance ng plant-based diet kasi itong plant-based diet na to, this is actually evidence-based diet, ibig sabihin, based on researches and evidences, can actually reduce the risk of death, okay, of all cases. Okay, lahat ng most of the lifestyle-related disease ay napatunayan na it could actually lower the risk for death. Okay? So for kidney disease and other risk factor of kidney disease, this is very important. So this shows yung mga servings, no, na pwede nating gamitin, no? For vegetables, grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, fruits. Okay? So yan yung mga pwede nating kainin. Okay? This is for a healthy individual na walang mga sakit, kasi this might need to be revised or modified kapag may mga sakit na, especially kapag may mga chronic kidney disease na, kasi in chronic kidney disease, hindi pwede yung masyadong maraming protein, hindi rin pwede masyadong maraming potassium. In some cases. So, depende pa rin yun sa condition. So, individualized po kasi ang pagkain ng mga meron ng mga end-stage renal disease. But overall, for those individuals na wala pang sakit, let's consume lots of vegetables, fruits, our legumes, our grains, our whole grains, no? To keep our body healthy for good nutrition and good control of blood sugar. And this also, so makikita nyo dito, wala ditong sugar. No? So, kasi we really discourage eating food that is high in sugar. Lalo na yung mga yung sugar na simple sugar. Okay? So, yan. Of course, we have to eat healthy and keep our weight in check. Okay? So, very important na, remember, obesity is also one risk factor for chronic kidney disease. So, kailangan po na ma-maintain natin yung normal body weight. And it is also important, yan yung naka-X, reduce our intake of salt, yung sodium, because, ayan, so, hindi po maganda sa katawan ang too much sodium and too much fats. So, hindi po siya maganda sa ating kidneys. Okay? And this is just to show you some of the food that are high in salt or sodium. We have breads and rolls, pizza, sandwiches, cold cuts and cured meats, specifically yung mga preserved, no, processed meats, no, sobrang taas ng sodium niyan. And lahat ng nakalata, no, so sodium sa mga canned soup. So lalo na kapag may mga diabetes and hypertension, no, we have to really limit or avoid na yung mga processed and canned goods. Okay. And then burritos, tacos. So these are just some of the food na medyo iiwasan na natin if you really want to keep our kidneys healthy. How about saturated fats? So these are just some of the foods that are high in saturated fat. You have the whipped cream. Yung mga mahilig po sa yung mga iced tea, milk tea. Ayan. Yung mga milk whipped cream sa taas, no, very high in saturated fat po yan. Dried coconut, if we eat too much, oo. So, lalo na sa mga sa mga meron ng may diabetes or high blood, medyo bawasan, or ako personally pinapaalis ko talaga yung coconut, no, and coconut milk kapag medyo may mataas yung high blood and may mga heart diseases na. Okay, then fatty meat, processed meat, mataas din po yan sa saturated fat. Desserts, nako, masarap, no? Kasi yung milk tsaka yung eggs na combined, no? Very high in saturated fat. Then palm oil, whole milk is also high in saturated fat. Cheese, so butter and dark chocolate. So these are the food na kailangan natin pong bawasan or iwasan, lalo na po yung mga high risk na, no, na may mga condition. Number 4, so let's go to number 4. How to keep our kidneys healthy is, of course, you have to monitor and manage our blood pressure. Remember yung blood pressure for chronic kidney disease, no? Chronic blood pressure or chronic hypertension can actually lead to chronic kidney disease. And if you have chronic kidney disease, it will also raise your blood pressure, no? So parang vicious cycle siya. For those individuals with hypertension, make sure that you really manage your high blood pressure kasi nga pwedeng mag-lead yan sa kidney disease in the long run. Okay, nasisira po yung maliliit na blood vessel sa kidney because of chronic high blood pressure. For those who ought not to drink or to take medication for blood pressure, meron po mga tao na ayaw talagang uminom ng gamot, no? Kahit na mataas yung blood pressure, I suggest po na you monitor your blood pressure kasi it's not enough that you drink your medications or you drink your your herbal medicines but you don't monitor your blood pressure. So make sure po na you monitor your blood pressure. So ano ba yung normal na blood pressure? Of course, ang normal po is not more than 120 over 80. So, ibig sabihin po kapag ang BP nyo more than 120, so 130 or 140, mataas po yun. But of course, may mga condition na hinahayaan po natin na medyo mataas. So, parang acceptable po sa mga may chronic kidney disease, yung may BP na 130 or 140. But all others po, what we really wanted is to maintain our blood pressure at 120 below, no? Below 120 over 70 or 80. Next, of course, number 5 is to maintain a healthy fluid intake. So, tubig lang po. It is always better to choose water over other sugary drinks, diet drinks, or those with added chemicals. Avoid soda, cola, or any sweetened beverages. Okay, so kahit po yung mga tea na iniinom po natin, it's still better po na we drink clear liquids para po sa ating kidneys. Okay, so very important po yan. Of course, number 6, do not smoke. So remember po na ang tobacco smoking is also one of the risk factors for chronic kidney disease. And aside from that, risk factor din po ito para magkaroon ng mga sakit sa puso, heart disease, or even cancer, right? Tsaka po mga stroke. Okay, so ayan. So talagang ang ano natin is avoid smoking. But if you really wanted to ask help, kasi merong mga tao na hindi talaga maiwasan or maalis yung smoking, no? So you ask professional help to help you na mag-taper ng smoking. Actually, lifestyle medicine also helps yung mga patient po or mga individual na kailangan na ng help para ma-taper off yung kanilang smoking. Number 7. Okay, so number 7 here, do not take over-the-counter pills on a regular basis. There are actually medications or drugs that are actually harmful sa atin pong kidneys, lalo na kapag palagi ginagawang candy, no? So, an example of this is actually, mefenamic acid, no? So, wag po natin gawing candy ang mefenamic acid, no? So, very notorious po yan sa ating kidneys, na overload ang ating kidneys kasi most of the pills, the drugs are actually filtered and metabolized in our kidneys. Okay? And lastly, number 8, ask your doctor to check your kidneys if you have diabetes, hypertension, you are overweight, or one of your parents or other family members suffer from kidney disease po ito. Kidney disease or kidney problem, no? Remember po, ang diabetes and hypertension, ito po yung common cause ng chronic kidney disease pag hindi po na-manage. So, I have a patient, 1 year because of the lockdown, hindi nagpapa-check up, no? Hindi talaga nagpapa-check up. She just continued her medication regardless of kung gaano kataas yung kanyang blood sugar. So, hindi nagpapa-check up, takot pumunta sa doktor. And then, nung nagpa-check up, very, very high yung kanyang blood sugar. And in the end po, nagka-COVID po itong patient and then eventually po namatay. So, what do I want to drive here, no? So, even in this pandemic, wag po nating kakaligtaan na magpa-check up, especially if you have these conditions. Kasi we have a lot of opportunities na ngayon. We have online consultations. Hindi rin naman po bawal pumunta sa hospital, no? Basta we practice public health standards using our mask, our face shields, ayan, and yung minimum public health protocols gagawin naman po natin kaysa naman po sa mapabayaan po natin yung mga sakit po natin. So, Yun lang po yung parang paalala ko rin kasi minsan, ayoko nang pumunta sa hospital or ayoko magpa-check up. Okay lang naman ako. But we really have to have a regular checkup, especially sa diabetes and hypertension. You really have to check your sugar regularly. You have to check your kidney function regularly, lalo na kapag may mga ganitong sakit ka na. Lalo na hypertension. Namamanage ba yung blood pressure mo? Okay ba? Ibig sabihin, normal ba yung blood pressure mo all throughout? For the last 6 months, okay? Kasi if no, you really have to go to your doctor, no? To regularly check on you tsaka sa mga laboratories. And again, as I've mentioned, no, these are the conditions na pwedeng mag-lead sa chronic kidney disease, and we do not wait for chronic kidney disease to happen unless we do something. Okay? So just to summarize, no, keeping our kidneys healthy, first is you have to keep fit and active, do moderate exercise, at least 30 minutes per day for a minimum of 5 days per week. Eat healthy food to ensure good nutrition and good control of blood sugar level. Of course, we recommend and we advocate plant-based diet. This is also to keep our weight in check and avoid foods that are high in sodium and saturated fats. You monitor your blood pressure. You also manage your blood pressure. Hindi lang imo-monitor. Make sure that it is within the normal levels. Maintain a healthy fluid intake. So water. Avoid yung mga colored drinks. Okay? So especially yung mga carbonated and sweetened beverages. Do not smoke. Do not take over-the-counter pills on a regular basis. And lastly, ask your doctor to check your kidneys, especially if you have hypertension, diabetes, if you are overweight, or you have a family history of kidney disease. So sa lifestyle medicine, to maintain our overall health and to prevent diseases, we really recommend these 6 pillars. Ito yung 6 pillars ng lifestyle medicine. Healthy eating of plant-based food, avoidance of risky substances such as alcohol, tobacco, and of course drugs, increase physical activity, manage stress. Stress management is also very important, no? Improving your sleep, at least 7 hours of sleep per night. And of course, it is very important to form and maintain relationships, connection with our families, with our friends, with our support groups, with our community, and of course, maintaining our relationship with God. So, lastly, I want to share this verse from 1 Corinthians 10, verse 31. Whether we eat or drink or whatever we do all for the glory of God. Okay, so if you want to contact me, you may email me through this email. You can also contact me through my Facebook account. So thank you very much for your kind attention.
Ayan.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Dr.
you so
Daryl.
much, Daryl. So informative.
Yes,
So,
very informative,
That's
Chef.
what, dako na tayo sa ating questions from the viewers. Ang sabi ni
Si Tita Melda muna kanina, yun ang ating class na ano, no? Pwede daw ba ang brown rice sa may CKD patient?
Yes, pwede po.
Ito, nasa
Maganda.
medyo tabunan na kasi, ayan, no? Ayan. Pwede
Pwede
daw.
po.
Okay. Another question, ito, nabasa namin dito kanina, no? Hindi po ba masama ang baking powder sa health? Kasi po nagluto kami ng pancakes sa talagang parang bato. Dati, ng pati gatas ay bawal. Kasi nga, may nagbasa po na masama sa health ang baking powder po.
so nung nag-bake siya, walang baking powder, walang milk, ay walang ano yan. So naging parang bato daw ang pancake. So because baking powder enhances the the texture of the bread. So, masama po ba ito, doktora?
Ayan, parang naglalag yata si Doc, no, Chef?
I don't think so. Hindi siya masama.
About
Di ba,
it,
in
na
everything, okay, Doc. Doc, answer.
okay. As much as possible, we could medyo iwasan or bawasan. No? So,
Bawasan.
meron ako nabasa kasi na hindi rin siya maganda if we eat too much of that. So, ano lang, limit lang.
Kumbaga
yung
with moderate amounts
Use.
lang.
Ayan, from Lourdes Valenzuela. Good morning po. Ano po kaya magandang juice para sa akin? Dati po kasi ako may mild fatty liver.
Again,
Ginamot
it's
ko na
fatty
po.
liver, I think.
Patty.
Oh,
Patty is
kung munti ko na akala ko kakainin yung liver. Ano ba yan? Kaya ginamot ko na po siya, kaya lang parang nararamdaman ko nila yung mga symptoms.
oh.
Ayan.
I
Doc?
think fatty, nag-typo lang yan. Fatty yan.
Oo, nag-typo lang.
Fatty liver. Ako ay actually although I also suggest juices, no, but actually more on food talaga ako eh. So if you really want to to cure yung mga fatty liver, you really have to decrease your fat intake eh. Yung mga saturated fats and too much carbs. Yung mga hindi carbs na yung mga white rice yan. Yung mga
Ayan,
dapat
talaga.
Yun.
complex
Mga
carbohydrates.
Oh.
Yeah,
yun.
refined. So, you have to eat more complex carbohydrates like your root crops, ganyan. Brown
Ayan.
rice instead of white rice. So, not hindi ako masyado sa juices. Although you can pwede ka namang mag-juices like apple juice, ganyan. But diet is still parang yun pa rin yung core na gagawin natin.
Okay. From Shalom.
Yan.
Totoo bang mas nakakasama daw sa cycling or rigid exercise sa kidney? Nakakasama daw ba yun? Yung cycling?
Or rigid exercise.
Siguro ang inaano dito kasi merong mga cycler na hindi nagbabaon ng maraming tubig. So, na-dehydrate sila.
Ayan.
So, that's the reason why it's bad for the kidneys, but not necessarily the cycling, no, or rigid
nga.
exercise. It's the fluid na kailangan ng katawan. We just exercise enough.
Oo. O nanonood si Rebecca
Anything that's
from
too much is
Michigan.
harmful.
Okay, so medyo delayed yung kay Doc. Pero anyway, ito Doc. From Jeannie, Diesto. Doc, pag may pain ang side, then may dugo ang ihi, is it a sign of having kidney problem?
Yes. Baka kidney or baka bladder or ureter, yung ayan. Pwedeng UTI kasi yan or condition sa urinary system in general. So, better po na magpa-check up.
Yan. Doc, may question ako. Kuya Ian, may question. Kasi sabi ni Doc kanina, there's no symptom pagka may kidney problem ka. Tama ba, Doc? And the only way to know your kidney problem is through blood and urine test.
Early. Opo.
Yeah. How do you do the health screening? Dapat ba to, Doc, ay monthly basis nag-health screening ka?
Ayan, medyo delayed again, I think, Doc. I believe there's monthly screening
Not
ba, Doc?
necessarily. Ayan,
Medyo
naririnig
mahina,
na po
no?
ako.
Ayan, yan. Okay na, Doc. Sige.
Okay. So, not necessarily monthly, but for patients with diabetes, hypertension, regular po talaga yung mga kidney function test. So, depende po pero usually po pag regular, mga every 6 months, every 3 to 6 months. Depende po kung ano yung test. But hindi naman po monthly.
Okay, that's a good recommendation, Doc, kasi alam mo naman tayong mga Pilipino na di-determine yung CKD, yung end stage na, di ba? So, it would be better for all of us, kahit na healthy ka, dapat meron talagang health screening, every 6 months, no? So, yun po yung the best
Pag po may
talaga.
sakit,
Pag may
pag
sakit,
po
no?
healthy individual, at least
Once.
annual, every year.
Annual. Okay.
Kaya okay lang kasi ma-check ang creatinine din, di ba? Ang BUN para makita yung kung okay ba liver function test and kidney function din. Ayan. I think there's another question.
From Noreen to Guy.
With grass with honey drink, okay lang ba? May kidney problem ako at diabetes. Honey and wheatgrass daw.
Mm-mm.
I think it's okay.
Gano'ng karami
no?
kaya? So, okay
It's
lang
not
naman.
that much. Mm.
Yes, okay lang.
Basta
Not
with
that
with
much.
ano yan, with
Wag lang po
moderacy.
sobra-sobra.
Yun. Moderate or balance lang po. Doc, yung BP po, sabi ni Jenny Diesto, yung BP po na 140/80 is still normal at the age of 49.
Hindi po.
Hindi normal.
It's a bit
Oo,
high na po
definitely.
for a 49-year-old. Ang
Yeah, okay. I think we'll entertain one more question because we're running out of time. Actually, nag-extend na tayo. And Doc, please prepare 3 questions po. Ito yung last part ng ating program, no? 3 questions sa inyo, 1 kay Chef Lorna and 1 sa amin. Ayan. For this season. Okay. Last question is, hello, Doc.
Charmaine yan.
Kay Charmaine, may open wounds na di nag-heal for a year. May cause of kidney problem po. May diabetes history po ang family. Ayan. Narinig ako, Doc? Medyo mahina yata ang talagang internet ni Doc, no? Okay? So, I think you have to check, no? You have to check kung yung level ng inyong sugar is okay pa ba, and the kidney na banggit natin, no? At doon madadiagnose kung talagang may problem.
That's why I asked Ate Jen, kasi nga tayong mga Filipinos, mahilig tayo doon sa kaya pa yung mga pain, no? But as doctor said, pag meron kang may hypertensive ka na, diabetic ka na, so pag may mga sakit ka na, every 6 months talaga ang health screening para ma-monitor, no, kung affected na yung kidney or meron ka pang kailangan gawin, no, to prevent yung succeeding pang mga sakit, no. Yan.
Okay, I think dahil mahina ang internet ni Doc, I'm sure kasi nasa nasa Rizal area, no, so maulan.
Tayo na lang
mag-prepare ng question. I'm sure meron naman tayong napulot din. And Chef
Lorna, I think may na-note ka naman dyan. So ang gagawin natin, 3 questions from you, Chef Lorna.
And 2 questions,
from us.
Ayan. Okay.
So can we have the picker? Ayun, galing naman ni Rocky.
Okay, picker wheel, please. Ayan.
Mabilis pa sa alas 4 si Rocky.
Okay, baka kasi maunahan kami nung stop ko ng internet kasi mahangin, ulan.
Oh, 150
Okay,
pesos
150.
Gcash.
Okay, ang question is, sabi nga ni Doc, there's no symptom pagka may kidney problem, but there are ways you can detect na you can have a kidney problem. What are these tests? Dalawa yun eh. No, what kind of test to know that you have a kidney problem?
Yan, sagot-sagot na po.
Anong 2 test na para malaman kung meron kayong kidney problem? Ayan. Doc, siguro it's your time. You can prepare 2 more questions. Ayan.
Ate Jen, siguro si Doc, she can answer yung kay yung sinabi mo kanina. I think this is very important to her. Yung open wound na di nag-heal. Maybe
habang sumasagot sila.
Rocky, can you flash that back again, please? Ayun.
From Charmaine, open wounds na di nag-heal po for a year may cause of kidney problem po. May diabetes history po ang family.
The open wound that is not healing is actually pwede po siyang warning sign that the patient may have a very high blood sugar level. Baka may diabetes. So,
Pag-test na
yung
lang.
very high blood sugar can lead to kidney disease. So, maganda po kung makapagpa-check.
Okay.
Ayan.
Thank you, Doc. Okay.
Okay.
Yung ating
Chef, anong sagot?
blood and urine test. Yan.
Ayun.
Blood and urine.
Blood and urine test.
No, we have
Ano,
kidney.
sino ang first winner natin? Rachel Filog.
Ayan,
Ayan, 150
150
pesos load and GCash. Again, we're giving this out because we wanted you to continuously watch all our online ministry streamings. Ayan.
Okay, the consolation na one ano.
Blood
Ayan,
and
Mary
urine.
Grace.
Mary Grace Tumaneng, congratulations for the first 50 pesos. The second 50 pesos is Windy Salieva, blood and urine. That's the second one. And the third is Jeneline
Jeneline
Andal.
Andal.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Tama po ang kanilang mga sagot. Congratulations for winning the 50 pesos consolation prize.
Ayan. Picker wheel. Ayan.
Doc lang magtatanong, Kuya Ian.
Doc,
Oh,
kayo
yes,
na
yes,
magtanong.
yes.
Ha?
Uy,
300.
300 pesos GCash load.
Medyo mahirap-hirap, Doc, yan.
Hirapan niyo po ito. Hirapan po ito. For the
Huwag naman
win.
mahirap-hirap, Ate Jen.
No, makaisip. Hindi. Give me one condition na pwedeng isang risk factor for chronic kidney disease.
Ay, ang dali-dali naman.
Ayan, napakadali.
300 cash yan.
Ang bait ni Doc, hindi mahirap.
Oo nga.
Oo. Anyway, kaya nga palang alagaan natin ng kidney.
1 month nilang load yan, Doc. 300 eh.
1 month yan. Kaya po yung mananalo po dito ay please lamang po pakishare. Pakishare din po itong mga videos natin kasi makakatulong po tayo ng ating kapwa. Ayan. At kayo po ay mag-tune in sa Lifting Christ, Daily Devotional, sa Revitalize in Christ, na
Christ Heals.
Christ Heals. Ayan. O meron po tayo from Monday to Friday, bago pong program yan ng Healthwise for Christ and Lifting Christ, yung Christ Heals Daily Devotional every Mondays to Fridays. That's 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Philippine time. Ano ang sagot?
Doc.
Doc.
Madaming pwedeng sagot eh. May nakasagot na ba?
Marami na po. Pero if you could mention the few, and then we will identify who is our first winner.
Lahat na sabihin nyo na, Doc. Okay? Doc, can you hear us?
Yes. Pag sumagot ng diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, stroke, ayan.
Yon, Vicente Dumos. Congratulations. Ikaw ang panalo ng 300 pesos na load. Ayan.
Wow, si Vicente Dumos. Okay.
And then the next three is Jeneline Bautista, high blood. Tama po ba, Doc?
Correct.
Jeneline Bautista, congratulations. You're the
Yeah.
first winner of our 50 pesos load. And the next one is Adrian Abarca, hypertension and diabetes. Ayan. Kayo po ang second winner natin ng 50 pesos load. And next, Violeta Rollo. Nanalo na ba si Violeta Rollo? Hindi pa. So, congratulations po, Sister Violeta Rollo, for winning 50 pesos. Ayan. So, sunod po sa mga bagong nag-join lang, sige po, pakiroll lang ating wheel picker while we're doing that. Just message us yung pong inyong cellphone number sa Healthwise for Christ Facebook page. Ayan.
Again, picker wheel. Ano kaya ang next? 100. Cash. Ay, 100 din yan. No? Sige, Doc,
Yun.
anong question?
Yes.
Mas madali, Doc. Doc, question.
Mas madali.
Joke
Kasi
lang.
100 lang eh.
Ito, okay. Oo. Sige. How many minutes per week do we have to do Moderate exercise.
Pwede ba,
How
Doc,
many
30 minutes per
minutes?
day?
Mas mahirap yata yun.
Parang,
Parang baliktad
baliktad
yata.
data.
Sa
Oo
300.
nga eh. Yun kasi biglang naisip ko.
Siguro, Doc, pag yung may sasagot na per day, pwede na rin, di ba?
Sige, yeah. Pwede na din kung per day.
Oy, marami
Okay lang.
na. Marami.
Marami sumasagot. Well, dahil marami na po sumasagot, ano po ang answer, Dr. Daryl?
How
Pag
many
sumagot
minutes?
ng 150 minutes per week, okay yun. Yun talaga yung tamang sagot. But pag sinabing 30 minutes per day, we can also accept that.
So, tatanggapin lang natin again is either 150 minutes per week or 30 minutes per day. Sino ang nakakuha, Rocky? Who is our first winner?
Ng 100?
100 pesos load.
Sweetie Bueno!
100 pesos load. Congratulations. And the
Yeah.
next 50 pesos. The first one is June Autumn. Congratulations. Next is
Ng 150?
next na one, Angela Agbayani. And the last is Haidina Garcia Nelmida.
Dina. Ayan.
Congratulations.
Download talaga sila, Doc, di ba?
They are participating very well. And thank you so much for participating. Habang rinroll ang picker wheel natin, please share nyo po. Please share our videos para po makatulong tayo sa iba. At sa mga nanalo po na load, congratulations in advance. Please always tune in sa ating mga 200 pesos GCash. Ayan.
Medyo
Alright.
mahirap, Doc, Kasi 200.
Another question, Doc.
Another question, Doc.
Ay, nawala na naman.
na-disconnect
Si Chef na lang. Kay Chef.
Chef, kayo na lang po.
Wait lang, kasi I didn't prepare. But then, yung sabi ni Doc,
Ang tanong daw, how many minutes per week?
yung
Yun naman po yung sagot, 150.
yung health screening, sabi ni Doc, should be done. Ayan ang pala si Doc.
Doc, last question.
Doc, last question. Bago kayo mawala. Ay, nawala.
Nawawala si
Doc.
Ako, Chef, ikaw na.
Chef,
Okay,
ikaw na
yung
talaga.
health screening, for those of you na may sakit na, how often you will do the health screening to know if you have kidney problem, no? So, based dun sa lecture ni Doc, if you are, if you are, may sakit na hypertensive ka na, diabetic ka na, meron ka ng history ng iyong sakit, no? So, how many times will you do health screening to monitor your kidney problem? Yan. Doon sa mga walang sakit, once a year. Diba?
Pero yung meron na, so...
Yung meron na ay, kunin na natin ang question, ay ang answer nila.
Sagot. Sige, Chef.
Ang answer ay every 6 months or twice a year.
Every 6 months. Okay. For the win of 200 pesos GCash, sino ang panalo, Rocky? Helen of Troy Vlogs. Congratulations. Ang ganda talaga ng anong ganda naman ito, Helen of Troy. Parang mga mythology lang to. Helen of Troy, congratulations. Yung first winner is Windy Salieva.
Meron na.
Meron na si Windy Salieva eh. Tatlo again. Noelin de Dios.
Novelin.
Yun, congratulations.
Ng 50 pesos.
Yeah, Simon Aldrich. Nanalo na ba si Simon Aldrich? Hindi pa. Simon Aldrich, congratulations. And the last winner is Teresa Begonia. Nanalo na ba si? Wala pa. Teresa Begonia, congratulations, Doktora. Thank you for being with us. Ayan, nagpuputol-putol kayo. But anyway, it's okay.
Because we already
ask the questions. Okay, this is the last question from us. Ayan. Iwag na natin i-roll ang ruleta kasi 250 pesos na to for sure. So for 250 pesos worth, ayan.
May sagot agad.
Sis, Ate Melda, Kayo madaya kayo Wala pa man sumasagot na. Sige na nga.
Yun na, actually
Yun na yun.
Actually the first.
Wala
Oh,
ng
for
thrill.
for the season, ibang style na kami, ha?
Kilala nyo na kami, Timelda, ha? Dahil sige, papalitan namin ang style namin.
Bible
Okay.
Congratulations.
Tita Melda Tumane.
Tita Melda, ha? Pero anyway, congratulations sa inyo and congratulations for sharing.
Pero
And
isa lang ibig sabihin yan, talagang nakikinig at
Nakikinig.
sumusubaybay sila.
Sumusubaybay
Up to the last, up to the end.
to the last.
Oo, yan. Yan ang hinahangaan ko yan si
Kaya
Timelda.
may reward talaga yung mga ngayon.
Uy, sa online visitation natin, bisitahin natin kayo mga taga Ilocos, we want to gather all of you. And yung mga taga Bukidnon, yung mga taga Surigao, yung mga taga Bataan, everyone, Pampanga and all that. We want to gather each of you and at least magkaroon tayo ng Zoom online.
next 50 muna.
Next 50 pala. And then, Chef Lorna, samahan nyo kami doon. Ryan Van Bueno. Congratulations. And, alam na. Palitan na natin style. Palitan na natin style.
Susunod yun na yung una mong tanong, Ian.
Pag ako na yata tumatanong, parang gano'n na yata standard na answer.
Bebing.
Ay, hindi, wait. Every 6 months si Bebing, mali yung kay Bebing.
Talaga, every 6 months talaga.
No, it's the verse.
The verse pala. Sorry.
Mali.
Ako din nalito. No?
So, Ryan Van Bueno, yung first winner natin. And yung pangalawang winner natin ay Friend Fries.
Friend fries nga eh. Okay.
Friend Fries. Mali ang dito sa Amerika kasi free ng pronunciation niya. Glenn Sebastian, congratulations. Nanalo na ba si Glenn? Hindi pa. So, congratulations, Glenn Sebastian. Kilalang kilala nyo na kami at maraming salamat. Nakikilala nyo na yung patterns ng Healthwise for Christ. Babaguhin namin, huwag kayong mag-alala. Alright, pero alam nyo, saya-saya namin dito.
Pero masaya kami kasi talagang alam nila,
Sobra.
Chef and Doc, na talagang sumusubaybay sila at nakikinig talaga sila. Talaga naman may reward sa mga ganyan.
Kaya nga, patuloy po natin iangat ang pangalan ni Kristo dahil, this lifestyle medicine, itong lifestyle medicine na to, in-implement din naman ni Jesus Christ when He was here on earth. He loves legumes like lentils. He loves fruits. He's eating his vegetables. And of course, yung grains niya, nung pinakain niya ng grains, ang kanyang mga disciples, that was even a Sabbath when they picked kasi gutom na sila. But He is the creator. He's the owner of everything. Kaya, again, 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31.
I think, Chef,
do it all for the glory of God.
Amen. Chef, kayo ang mag-a-announce sa ating next season.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Watch out for our next season. Tapos na tayo dun sa physical, di ba? Di ba may 4 areas tayo as a human being, yung physical, emotional, mental, and social. So, for the next season, yung atin namang emotions, no? Yun yung mga invited guests natin na who will be sharing with us how to handle stress, kung paano yung pagkain ng mga stressed people, yung pag-depress ka, what are the food na is good for you. Pero lahat plant-based, of course. Pero at this point in time, yung emotional aspect naman yung ating ita-tackle and i-discuss.
So, mental health and emotional.
Mental health. It coincides with your, di ba, yung every night nyo. And surprising, di ba, so surprised ka because this is a very interesting topic, no, na every one of us ay makikinabang. I would like to thank personally Dr. Daryl. Thank you so much for being with us. We learned so many. At alam namin na kahit na yung bad weather, the Lord is still with us. So much po doon na na-bless na naman ng maraming mga tao na followers natin today. Thank you so much, Dr. Daryl. And for those of you who want to keep in touch with Dr. Daryl, meron po siyang ipinost kanina yung kanyang link. And for those of you who wanted to have a copy of the Power Plate, you can PM po me, Lorna Tigabo po lang, tapos I will send you and then you can print it, tapos ilagay nyo na lang sa may fridge nyo or sa cabinet as a guide for you to prepare your meal for every single meal. Yan.
Chef Lorna, we will also post it in Healthwise for Christ, yung image. And of course, Dr. Daryl, can you please again, just for the last time, show your link para po yung ating mga followers ay makapag-ano po sa inyo.
Yan. Si Dr. Daryl ay you are entertaining no online consultancy daw, no? Yeah.
Okay, medyo
For
mahina
now,
kasi
I
ang-
only
Sige, Doc.
okay. For now, I only entertain online because I'm pregnant. So
Oh,
Oh!
Congratulations!
online lang.
Manalo kayo ng
Online.
TV.
Yan.
Okay, ayan ang ating contact number and contact info ni Doktora. Okay.
Doctora, can you promote again?
Okay, so for those who wanted to have a consultation with me, makikita po ako sa Serious MD if you just type https://seriousmd.com Doc LV Villamater. Kahit i-google nyo po, makikita nyo po yan. Pwede rin po sa
Okay.
okay.
Nako,
Na-interrupt na
talagang
ulit.
Ate Jen, ang swerte natin sa mga buntis. The last time, si Dr. April, you remember?
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Yun siya. Tapos si si Doktora Daryl. Swerte natin,
Oo nga, puro buntis.
Ay nako, isa lang ang ibig sabihin yan.
Oo. Ayan.
Siya na ang susunod.
Ang dami nag-react doon. Chef, ay, oo nga, narinig ko ba yun? Yes.
Maghanda ka.
Maraming nag-react. Maraming nag-react doon sa ating last question. Don't worry, katuwaan lang naman to mga kapatid. Pero hindi react na katuwaan din
O,
naman.
katawaan lang naman ha, hindi ba no offense lang po. Pero papakita natin, ang sabi ni Elizabeth Pulido Fumera, yes, baguhin na. Ayan.
Katuwaan na.
At sabi ni Tita Connie Sariola, Kuya Ian, unfair naman, di kami makakuha kasi na-interrupt ng commercial eh. Ayan.
Okay. And then, natutuwa lang yan si Tita Connie.
Pero ayan, kunwari kunwari lang.
Pero Tita Connie, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Thank you. Thank you for all your reactions. And ayan, ang sabi ni Hagen Van Santillan, sayang yung take note ko. Haha, ang bilis nila mag-answer. No worry, Hagen. Next time.
Yes,
time.
actually, next season, I'm sure madadagdagan ng mga prices. Don't worry, parami ng parami ang mga prices. Napapansin nyo ba? Dahil parami ng parami ang blessing ng ating
Yes.
ministry.
For those who want to support, kung kayo naman po ay gusto mag-support, just please get in touch with us para mapatuloy po natin ang ministeryong to. Napakaganda naman ang prayer na to. Sister Elizabeth, we're always praying for you. Sister Jen, baby will come very soon.
Oo nga.
Praying.
Okay, Chef, wala na kayong last before we end? Wala na, no? O
Wala
next season na ulit tayo. Season 6. Next
Season
year.
6.
Abangan nyo. Napaka-interesting.
Abangan.
Mental health po tayo.
At pwede ko na rin siguro i-announce, no, si Dr. Joyce D, ang ating
Yes.
guest speaker. She is a licensed counselor and psychologist, no?
Ayan.
Oh, wow.
Psychologist.
So lahat po ng mga merong friends or may mga kakilalang merong pong mga mental health issues, please, share po natin yung next season natin. Maggagawa po kami ng banner, we will promote it. So, ayan po, kaya talagang napakadami na naman nating natutunan sa umagang ito.
Okay, maraming salamat po muli sa pagsama nyo sa amin ngayong linggo ng umaga. And don't forget to like our FB page and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Healthwise.
Ayan, and hanggang sa muli po, ako po ulit si Kuya Ian na nagpapaalala sa inyo, let everything that we do be of glory sa ating Panginoong Jesus.
At ako naman po si Ate Jen. Be healthy, be wise, healthwise. Bye-bye!
Si
Bye.
Lorna, ano po yung reminder?
Yung always remember yung nasa 1 Corinthians 6:19, the body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, whom the Lord, whom we have received from God, and we are not our own. So take care of our bodies by eating healthy food.
Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye!
Bye!
Christ Hills, 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 Monday to Friday.
Isang makabuluhang talakayan patungkol sa ating kalusugan, kaligtasan at kagandahan. Kay Ate Doc lang yan. Mga tamang kaalaman at napapanahong usapin para sa pamilyang Pilipino. Siyempre, si Ate Doc yan. Kaya mga ka-wellness, andito na si Ate Doc, Cheryl Palad, upang bigyan tayo ng tamang kaalaman sa ating kalusugan, kaligtasan at kagandahan. Samahan si Ate Doc tuwing Biyernes, 1 p.m. Philippine Time. Dito lang yan sa V81 Radio Worldwide.